gentlemen, welcome back to Macho Monday. I'm Nice Boy Mitch. To my right, Bitchy Bex, and to my left, Gentleman Jeff. I hope you all having a fantastic week, and we need to talk about a couple things. Last week on Macho Monday, we seen GMW trying to basically again get their way and take out Rude Boy Mitch, and never in my mind, per the bad blood between the two of Short Fuse and Rude Boy Mitch, Short Fuse comes to the aid of Rude Boy Mitch. Gentleman Jeff, what are your thoughts on this craziness that happened we seen last week?
Well, we all know that they have the bad blood, right? But we also know that when Short Fuse came to the TWS, he started with Rude Boy Mitch and Project Ego. So there might be no love lost there, but there's also a little camaraderie there, regardless of what's happened in the past. At the end of it, I think maybe they still kind of feel like they're brothers in a way. So I think no matter what happens with Short Fuse and Rude Boy, I think Short Fuse is always going to have his back. That's just my opinion in that.
Okay. Bitchy Bash, do you have anything to say on what we just witnessed? You were pretty excited last week when we got cut off the air.
I've actually got something more important to talk about. What the fuck is it you guys are wearing? Like, is it dress down day at work or something? It looks like you jackasses have rolled in on fucking tumbleweed. What the fuck?
Listen, I go to the most pristine stores and get the most pristine outfits known to man. Nothing touches this body but 100% silk, okay? But that's not the problem we're talking about, Bex. Let's keep it professional. What was your excitement on what happened last week on Macho Monday? That's it.
No, honestly, I cannot get past what you guys are wearing this week. Shocking. Shocking behavior.
This is how we're going to start the night. Folks, we have an amazing show for you tonight. We have some words that we're going to hear apparently from Mr. Pierce Perch again. Everybody seems to be, I don't know if they're really enjoying the promos or they're falling asleep during them, but we've got him. And tonight, we have a number one contendership triple threat match for the main event to see who is next in line for our new champion, Cam Combos, the hardcore sit-down champion. So it's going to be a very exciting night, and I tell you what, I'm ready. Let's just get down and start seeing what action comes up. Talking about fashion. We're talking about real life. Like, Jeff,
I talk about fashion all the time. Why don't you just both shut up?
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
I'm here for the fashion, remember?
Yeah, we got Oi Oi Frenchie in competition tonight with his new tag team partner, Evil Rican. They have definitely been putting up some good value here in terms of their new partnership, which was nice. But I curious on how far this tag team is going to go. Frenchie sees something in Evil Rican, and I can't wait to see how this progresses.
Yeah, I think Frenchie made a good pick in Evil Rican. He waited, he watched everybody. Out of all the guys in the back, I think Evil Rican was probably the best choice he could have made for his partnership.
Yeah,
I agree.
100% on that.
I absolutely agree. I mean, look at the man. He's clean. He's cut. He's still a little green, but
he is clean and cut, not like you two.
I'm gonna have to apologize to the folks at home because we like to keep TWS strictly professional, But like we were saying, this man has a bright future here in TWS, and not only being able to team up with a mentor such as Oi Oi Frenchie, I think this tag team is going to go really far, and it's
Look
only
at
going
how
to
tight those jeans are.
Really?
I mean, they've only had one match together, but with that one match, they
They
came out
were a
on top.
combo.
There wasn't any flaws that I could see. So yeah, I'm really excited to kind of see what they do here tonight.
And it looks like we're going up against the off shrooms here.
Yeah, it
Seeing
looks like
them
they're
in
dressed in the same
action.
place as you guys did.
Wow. I mean, I like the off shrooms. They are still fairly new here to TWS. They haven't really came up with any great victories, but they do try hard and they're trying to cement their time here in TWS. And it's just a little bit different style than what they're used to. Usually these guys are kind of more in the backstage, backyard kind of type brawl. And to kind of get that clean cut the clean cut wrestling we get here in TWS, it's kind of hard. It's a hard adjustment, I would think.
Yeah, they're a little more of on the hardcore side, as you would say.
Absolutely. Max, I mean, I understand that you are the fashion guru, and I get that, all right? I understand that. But do you think the fans come here to pay to see what person's going to wear what every night? I mean, come on.
Come on, it is part of the show, really.
I understand.
Don't you think?
Go ahead.
I mean, we're in the background, so not really for us.
I thought you'd be more into the fashion yourself, to be honest, Jeff.
Well, I'm trying to get away from all the extra expenses.
Is that because your pay's been cut?
I mean, it could have, but I'm okay with giving up a little pay for a little more, security or.
Look at that strength. Did you see that?
Very, very big strength. Also, the reversal on Flower Child, Jack Shrooms, was very impressive. Nice tag here. Looks like the off Shrooms are working very well together tonight.
Yeah, I want to say this is the first tag that we've seen tonight. Let's see how cohesive of a unit they're going to be.
Yep, and it looks like Jenkins is in tune tonight. We know Jenkins took quite a few bumps here in the past couple weeks here. We do have pretty decent health insurance here. We got a pinfall, 1 and a 1 count. But Jenkins took a couple bumps here, and per our TW. Oh shit, I think. Looks like we had a little bit of technical difficulties there. I'm not quite sure what happened. Apologize for that, fans.
I think it's because you're paying for security and now fast aiders.
That's probably, probably not wrong, honestly. I mean, we did finally see a little bit of order here per last week between Alm and Miss Monkey Tart, and that has been one heck of a feud that has been going back and forth lately.
Yeah, that's been a really good feud as of late.
Oh.
Jack Shrooms with the reversal there on the outside on the apron.
Good knee to the face.
Evil Rican has got some bloody strength to bring that up. Look, Jesus.
Absolutely. I have able to kind of have a couple conversations with Evil Rican, and he did say that he's glad to be here. However, he has an issue with his height, and he thinks he should be a little bit taller. So I don't know. I think he's going to be reaching out to, get some kind of construction per the growth hormones. All legal.
Is that allowed?
Sure. I mean, legal. It's legal. As long as he passes the wellness. Yes.
Give him a pair of heels. That'll give him some height. Give him some heels.
Maybe a little bit extra boots. That could be. So, Offspring here and Evil going at it. Great match here. Fans look like they're really getting into it as Evil shows off his physique. It almost seemed like Evil was about to go for a weapon there, but changed his mind.
Yeah.
Some of the best wrestlers out there aren't the tallest.
That is true. That is true. I don't know. I feel like there was kind of a little bit of a height growth there in Short Fuse's physique from season 1 to season 2, but I could, just be jonesing on the drip that I don't get anymore.
Well, he wanted to come back season 2 well prepared. I'm not going to knock the guy for getting a couple inches added on. So
Yeah, I mean,
whatever he's got to do to, I guess, keep himself on top.
I mean,
As long as he's doing it the legal way.
Bitchy Bex would know all about inches, wouldn't she?
Inches and staying on top. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I figured you would know all about the inches.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like he's sticking his fingers in his throat. What the heck?
What the hell? Is he allowed to do that?
By Flower Child. Jenkins on top of it. Frenchie kicks out. I mean, I understand you fight to survive and you gotta do anything to win. But I think that's a little weird.
Oh, Frenchie missed that.
That was a little Mick Foley-esque of Jack Shrooms there.
And apparently looks like Frenchie has been cut right there on the upper left eye. Hopefully the EMTs are on standby to make sure we get that checked out. Nice double arm DDT.
Oh.
Another Mick Foley-esque move there.
Evil Rican jumps in.
This is not.
I wonder if Mick Foley was this guy's idol growing up.
It looks like Jenkins is down again for the 3rd week in a row. Poor Jenkins.
That man just can't catch a break.
Oh my goodness. Look at the strength of Frenchie here. This is not a very easy outing here for Evil Rican and Frenchie, though. The Offshrooms are definitely really putting up a good fight here tonight.
Yeah.
Jenkins is back up.
They're really working the tag team. They've really got the tag team vibes going.
Big spear there.
There's a spear from Evil Rican.
This could be it.
No, but Offspring there on top of it to make sure he doesn't get the 3 count. Oh, he caught his foot.
He got caught in midair. Evil Rican's going to have to pay for that one.
And I think he just did.
It's like we're getting Offspring back in the ring now.
Yep, Offspring's back in here. Reversal here with an Irish whip. Punch to the midsection. Clothesline there.
Big clothesline there.
Jenkins looks like he's okay.
A 1 count. Offspring with the kick out.
For now. Good punching there, back and forth. Evil really being very precise on everything. I haven't really seen him miss a step tonight, which means he's improving. We've seen a couple times where he's kind of lost his footing or miscalculated something. So I'm guessing the mentoring there by Frenchie has definitely been paying off. Look at the strength. Walked him all the way to the center of the ring and holds on to him.
Oh my God.
I could see Frenchie as a world champion one day. I mean, he is by far one of the most toughest competitors here in TWS. Another kick there.
That was beautifully done.
I feel like that's a very low impact move that does a lot of damage. Oh, missed the Superman punch. Looked like Osprey kind of ducked underneath it, almost like he knew it was coming. Atomic drop there. Offspring keeping them in their corner. That's great strategy here and being in the tag team division.
Looks like the Offshrooms have been doing their homework.
That's what I'm
watching
saying.
all these other tag team matches.
Running Bulldog
Running
there.
Bulldog
That could be it right there.
going for the pin.
1, 2. Frenchie breaks up the count just in the nick of time. This has been a great tag team match to start off the show. Oh, what do we got going on here? Oh, I think he's got his fingers in his throat now.
What is
can't be
going
legal.
on?
That's gotta be illegal. Pinfall. That might be it. Barely gets the shoulder up. Ostrom
But what's he setting them up for?
setting him up. Looks like he's going for that patented double arm DDT. That could be it. 1. Fritzy's not even getting in. Oh my God.
Wow.
Kicks out. You can see the frustration on Flower Child.
Barely kicking out at about the 2.95.
Oh, missed that leg drop.
Oh,
Evil. What's he setting up? German suplex.
German
To a Rainmaker
into
clothesline.
a ripcord clothesline. What's Frenchie going to do
doing
here?
Pick up
that
from the
man has some
ground.
strength.
Oh my God.
Dad, what was
gotta be
that?
it. And Offspring on
No.
top of it.
Not even getting a 1 count there.
Tag in here.
There's been a lot of tagging tonight with these teams.
Absolutely. The communication has definitely been there. Oh. Looks like
Wow,
a reverse
look at that
GTS.
strength.
That's gotta be it. No way. Frenchie's over there in the corner making sure it's all over.
And they get the dub.
Evil, Rican, and Frenchie pick up the W here. Absolutely. What a great performance. Well, what do we got going on here? What in the heck? We are being blessed with the presence of the Terror Twins here from the stage. What is this? What does this mean? What does this mean? Why would the Terror Twins come? Why do they care about these guys? I don't understand. Why would they even come out during something like that?
They're feeling French, surely.
They're feeling French. I
didn't say feeling French.
What did you say?
Feeling threatened.
Threatened. You think they're feeling threatened? I don't know. Joe Jeff, can you touch on why the Terror Twins would have came out and just? I don't know.
Well, I don't know why they would have came out, but
I mean, we're
their MO is to just go out there and absolutely destroy everybody that they are in front of. So, maybe maybe they've already picked their next target. I don't know.
I don't know. That's what I was kind of thinking. Maybe it's something along the lines of that. Maybe it's something new and fresh. And they don't want them to get too much momentum. I mean, trying to prove that they're the dominant tag team, because the Terror Twins still have not, been defeated. They've been disqualified per their own doing, but they have not been defeated. And I don't know. I mean, we've seen them when they fought in the tournaments of the tag team that they more or less made statements than they cared about winning. So maybe this is just them telling them that this is about to be a statement and don't get too cocky. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm right there along with you on that.
Well, I'm sure as the weeks progress, we will definitely figure out more what the motives are. We're going to take a quick commercial break, and we'll be back with some more action.
The Super Refresher. Squirt, Super Refresher. Squirt, the Super Refresher. Slide into the cool wet sensation of squirt. Squirt fruit slices right through your thirst. If your life were all that it's worth, stand under a squirt.
Squirt's the Super Refresher because only Squirt has Squirt Fruit.
Squirt, the Super Refresher.
We are back here live on Macho Monday. Looks like we're going to hear the words here of Pierce Perch. Don't fall asleep, folks.
Last time he rambled on so much. If he does the same again, I'm probably going to go in that ring and punch him myself.
I would like to see that.
Why does it sound like he's got a pair of balls in his mouth?
I don't know. Pierce Perch is saying he brought GMW here.
Oh my god, he's putting me to sleep.
What is he talking about? Talking about the accomplishments of Rude Boy Mitch? Does he admire him or something? I don't understand.
Probably sucking his dick.
Wait,
Sorry, I forgot it's a family show. I do apologise.
wait. He's saying Short Fuse is a kiss ass now?
You don't want to upset Short Fuse.
He says all Short Fuse does is yap and kiss ass.
Is he talking about himself, really?
Apparently, he's crazy and he's talking about his voice in his face.
He's just describing himself, for fuck's sake.
Now he's talking about Short Fuse again.
Oh, shut up already.
Now he's saying he deserves to win the tournament.
The only thing he's going to win is a smack in the mouth from me if he carries on.
How come we can't ever have technical issues when he's talking? It's amazing how he has multiple different voices.
Has he paid someone to be able to talk this long or something?
Maybe. He lives in the past, you know?
Is it being fucking like, you know,
I
kind of
have
like
I
smoking
think this
something
guy's
or just
going cuckoo.
sucking on helium?
I think he is going crazy. You don't have to apologize to me. I mean, I have nothing to do with what you got going on, Pierce.
I think this guy's losing his freaking marbles.
Definitely lost something.
Oh,
Get out the ring, you suck!
What? Did he just say something about someone's nuts?
No, I don't know.
Oh, now he's talking about how Short Fuse helped Rude Boy Mitch last week. Oh, and he's telling Short Fuse to get out of the way of Games Matter. Or he's coming for him. Oh, oh. Okay, that's a little extreme. Mess with someone's family?
He's saying he's going to take Short Fuse's title by messing with his family.
Honestly, what water fountain has this guy been drinking from?
You'll see in the watermelon.
He is from Canada. Saying.
Oh, there you go. That says it all.
I thought Canadians were like really nice, peaceful people, you know?
This guy must be the
They're peaceful, but he's just
exception.
nuts.
A Viking wannabe, Short Fuse.
Oh. I've never seen Short Fuse even dress like a Viking.
No. I really think he has gone off the deep end.
I think he's lost his marbles. If he even had any marbles to lose.
And look at the crowd. They're all like, you suck.
Yeah,
Get
the
out of the
crowd is
ring.
definitely not liking this.
Can we not get security in here, or have they gone for their tea break or something? Like, why are they letting him in here still?
Well, unfortunately, he is contracted here, Bex, so he does have the right to, I guess, take up 9 minutes of our airtime.
I suppose it gives me 9 minutes of sleeping.
Okay.
I would think it would be 9 minutes of an actual promo, not some
I feel like
random
I'm going crazy by the minute listening to him.
mumble.
All right, so that was Pierce Perch, everybody. Lot to say, I guess. Apparently, he's gonna mess up Short Fuse's family. If he gets in the way of Games Matter. That Short Fuse is a Viking. Apparently, he has issues with Bitchy Bex. Apparently, he's got issues with me. Apparently, he's got issues with Gentleman Jeff. Talking about the past, bringing up TBG and UWF, which UWF was a great company, you know, but it is on its break, you know, and we miss it, but we need to just leave it in the past. That's pretty much all I got out of it. Pierce Perch needs to kind of like really think about what he's doing when it comes to making threats, because I don't think they're gonna be taken very kindly. That's pretty much, I think, sums it all up. Unless you guys have anything else on that.
I don't even
Have
understand
you,
a word are you saying. Jesus fucking Christ. How did you get any understanding from that?
You know, I'm very keen on the language of gibberish, you know, so I can speak it pretty goddamn well, you know. If
Gibberish
you need
bullshit, you
need
mean.
a translator, I'm your man, you know. So yeah. Don't you have anything you want to say to Pierce Perch? I mean, I kind of told him last week, stay in your lane, Pierce. Like, that's all you got to do. But I mean, I don't know. He's not listening to me.
You know, there's nothing you can say to Crazy to change Crazy.
Oh. Well, I would like to see some actual action, you know, because this crowd is ready for something. So let's go down and see what else is in store for us here tonight. I am really excited about this triple threat hardcore match later to see the #1 contendership, to see how it goes. But that's our main event of the evening. Right now, I believe we've got Lucky Scrap in action again. I've been really enjoying this individual, watching him and seeing him progress. He's done a lot of great things here so far in such little time. Nice to see him here again tonight.
Definitely is.
Oh, here we go again. Here we go again. You want to say anything about Mr. Lucky Scrap again, Bex? Because apparently you guys are a little bit more familiar than a professional.
Yeah,
level.
we got to know each other a little bit more backstage.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, last time, yes, we did. We had a few conversations.
Do you want to enlighten us on what you had to talk about?
Absolutely not.
Whatever. Joe Jeff, what do you think
Family
here?
show.
What do you think in here, Lucky Scrap here? What do you what's your thoughts here on this individual so far?
Well, so far, he's had a good showing. I think he's still a little green, but uh, if he keeps putting in the work, I think he's going to go far in the business.
Well, Digibex, have you at least, since you had some conversation, can you give us some significance here with the praying that he does a lot? Like any symbolization behind that? Can you? And looks like he's going up against Ganja Gamer, who hasn't had a really great run here either. But back to Lucky Scrap, can you give me any insight on what this praying thing, the significance is about it, like why he does it?
No, there isn't any significant. It's just to intimidate the opponent, really. Make him look like he's just chilling out, relaxing.
You're saying praying intimidates the opponent.
Yeah, it makes him look like he's weak.
Interesting.
And then pow.
So, like, is it like the power of Jesus just bestows fear into him, or?
Exactly. But no, before he comes out, he always relaxes, listens to some music, chills out, and gets ready for that match.
All right. Well, Ganja Gamer here in action against Lucky Scrap. We'll see how this goes down. Big tie up here at the beginning. It's like a big test of strength. So nice to see some actual action here instead of 9 minutes of gibberish.
I know, that did put me to sleep for a little bit.
Look at the headlock here, Ganja here. Ganja, he came out in the season 1 talking about how him beating the one and only Cam Combos was not a fluke. And ever since then, he's just kind of had a downfall of events. So I wouldn't say he's fairly rookie material, but I think he's going to be a little bit of a tough competition here for Lucky Scrap. I mean, Lucky Scrap's still fairly rookie, about 2-3 matches. But I have a feeling it's going to be
Lucky
a good.
Scraps is very green. I mean, he's only had 2 matches, maybe.
Yeah. Oh my God! Look at the headbutts here on the ground. Busted him open wide.
And he's already busted him open.
He's definitely living up to his name about being scrappy. That's for sure. Wow.
Just walked away
from
him.
Walk away. Wow. The walk away. I haven't
him
seen that in a while.
Psych.
Done famously by the amazing Samoa Joe walk away. That was textbook. Pinfall here by Ganja. Oh, wow. Kick to the face there by Ganja as well.
Punch to the midsection there by Lucky Scraps.
Yeah, back and forth, boot to the face. I'm curious on. Wow, what a beautiful executed moonsault from the middle rope to the outside. Superman punch. Ganja has been woken up. We are seeing a different side of that individual tonight.
Lucky Scraps just kips up like it was the nothing.
Yeah. Right here in front of us here.
Reversal.
Wow.
Action
Look at that.
up close and personal. Bex, keep your hands on the table, please.
I'm trying to.
Ganja comes in, gets in the house. He looks like he's trying to win this by count out. We're at a 9 count. He breaks the count, though. He could have easily won it and decided to go after him.
He clearly didn't want to win it by count out, did he?
I guess not. Maybe that's his downfall. Double axe handle there from the top rope. We got a pinfall. Jenkins on top of it. One count. Look at the strength. All the way from the bottom with a sit-down power bomb. Boot to the face there. Really stretching the neck out.
Straddling him with his boot there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, missed that uppercut.
Yep. Headbutt there. Ganja up on top. Misses the knees, it looks like.
Oh, yeah. Misses with the double knees off the top rope.
Oh, Lucky's now been busted open. They're both fighting it out. This is kind of the first time we've seen Lucky in a little bit of trouble, it looks like.
Definitely.
Snake Eyes there in the corner. Oh, the headbutt.
Oh my God!
Going back to the headbutt.
What an aggressor, that's for sure.
Looks like he's going to go back up to the top rope. What's he got here?
Big splash there.
Body splash.
Pinfall. 1, 2 count.
No way.
Not quite enough to keep Ganja down, though.
Going again. We've seen this before. The Lucky moonsault there. That's gotta be it. Oh my God, another kick out.
What the hell?
Still hasn't found a way to put Ganja away.
Oh, he's pissed.
Hopping on the hands now, though.
Hmm.
Ganja rolls out and then rolls right back in. I think maybe that confused Lucky Scraps a little. Ganja with the spear, now going for the count.
Kick out.
This is a good match.
Absolutely. Oh, Lucky catches his foot. Uh-oh. He's doing the praying thing. I don't know what this means. What's he setting up for? Ganja's dazed in the middle of the ring. Looks like he just kind of hurled his body into a shoulder tackle from the top rope.
Yeah, I was going to say a shoulder block from the top rope. A dragon screw by Ganja there.
I don't think that's going to be enough.
Immediately going for the pin after that stomp to the arm.
I don't think that's going to be enough. No way. No way. Definitely putting on a heck of a show tonight for these fans.
I think we needed it after that 9-minute bullshit talk.
We had a great
tag
team.
Of a supposed promo earlier.
Yeah. Oh, he caught the foot again.
Catches him with the foot again.
Working.
Are we going to see what maybe he was going for earlier?
I told you, it just this calms him down, chills him out. He needs
Double
a 5
axe handle
seconds
to the back of Ganja. What's he going for here?
Oh my God!
Oh my God!
That could be it.
It's Ganja with the Swanton Bomb.
2. 3, it's all over. Lucky
And put
Scrap is
Ganja
on
away.
a win streak, ladies and gentlemen. What a great match and a great showing from Lucky Scrap. He has definitely been moving up the ranks here fairly, very fast.
Definitely showing us all what he's about.
I have been impressed by this man since he has stepped foot into TWS, and we'll see what comes from it. He's got to be making his way up to possibly in the runnings of a title contention, I would say. But the question is, what title would he be interested in? And I don't know. I feel like the way his fighting style is with the headbutts, I think he would feel very well in the hardcore division, the sit-down hardcore division. But then again, we have, a great champion at the moment. So that would be a tough conversation, I think, all around. General Jeff, what do you think here in terms of where the stars align for Lucky Scrap?
Yeah, I think the guy's got a bright future ahead of him. I think with a couple more wins, maybe he's looking at a number one contendership for maybe any title that he chooses. Who knows?
Right.
I can give him a title right now.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we bet you would.
My little bitch.
All right, we're going to take a quick commercial break, and we will be back here with some more action.
Dude, check out those chicks. Good. Is that Stacy Bergerson? Yeah, bro. Ask her out. This is the perfect moment. Yeah. You've been waiting all your life for this.
You think so?
Yes. Go for it.
Yeah, I really.
Wish me luck, guys.
Are we gonna go there later? Or hope so.
Hey, Stacy. Do you want to go out sometime?
Yeah, all right. I'll kill you! I'll kill you!
Why would you do
Mentos, the fresh maker.
We are back here live, and what is going on here? That's Melinda, and that's Rude Girl Hark meeting backstage. What the hell is this going on? What? What? A handshake? We can't hear what they're saying. We don't have any microphones in the back. What in the hell was that all about? What does that mean? We just seen a couple weeks ago that Rude Girl Hark, talked about how cementing her legacy and what she did and how it's just the star. But I mean, talking to Melinda, that's like working with the devil themselves. Like, Jeff, can you speculate anything that's gonna? What is this?
Honestly, I don't know. I don't know what the hell's going on with that. It's hard to tell. Catherine and
Addison.
Addison have been talking back and forth, making some plans. We all know that Melinda's with them, and so maybe there's something brewing up there with Rude Girl Hark and those other two women there.
I have no idea. Bitchy Bex, you have anything? Why would our TWS Women's Champion be making a handshake deal there with Melinda? Any speculations on that?
I don't know. Anything can go with your niece. You know, your family is corrupt. So I'm sorry.
You don't have to apologize for that. We all know the truth. That's fine. You guys, you tell it like it is. That's what you get paid for, right?
Absolutely. But
Yes.
yeah, I don't know what's going on behind backstage. Clearly, they're up to no good. You know, a handshake like that.
Yeah, I mean a handshake of all
You can
people.
just tell.
Yeah, handshake of all
Yeah,
people.
exactly.
I don't know. Well, I don't know. Hopefully, we'll get some answers here around here soon. We'll go ahead and go back down and take you back to the action, see what our next match is in store here. Looks like we have the TWS Fortune Women's Champion, Miss Monkey Tart, in action tonight, facing off against Hustle Dice. There's been a lot of interference here by Alm and them going at it ever since Alm lost. I'm not quite sure. Hopefully, we can get a good, clean match tonight with some, great action. So we'll see what happens.
I mean, that's wishful thinking, but I don't think that's going to happen.
Well, I mean, Alm has been hot the last couple weekends, man. Or the last couple weeks on TWS, and she's been doing anything and everything to get her hands on Monkey Tart. So, I don't know. I'm curious on. Hopefully, we can have a good, clean match. I think Hustle deserves a good opportunity to show her skills off and prove that she belongs back at the top without any interference. So we'll see. We'll see what happens here tonight. I know that with Miss Monkey Tart being champion, it's definitely a different attitude here in the women's division. We've been seeing a lot of toughness, a lot of let's just say not nice things happening around. So here we go as Hustle Dice and Miss Monkey Tart kick off as Hustle tries to be the aggressor, but apparently is not working in her favor. Pinfall right away. We also talked in recent weeks that per the match between Miss Monkey Tart and that there should be another meeting between them two individuals per the way that
backstage
it went down.
Go for that three-peat.
And I think I agree with you. I think it needs to happen. And Miss Monkey Tart looks like she's on fire. Look at this right away.
I love this girl. She is fantastic.
Her new attitude in the ring has definitely upped her game.
Absolutely.
I mean, her Fortune title championship just proves.
I mean, Miss Monkey Tart, this is her first ever title she's ever held in TWS, and she is becoming a very strong champion and proving it. In that first season of TWS, again, she did not have the greatest outing. She was
looks like it hurts right now.
She was paired up with Avril Pink there as a tag team, and Avril Pink has not been around due to contract obligations, so she's on the solo run. And Miss Monkey Tart has been definitely showing us why she deserves to be here in TWS as springboard head scissors takedown from Hustle Dice. Look at the athleticism.
Hustle Dice showing Miss
Monkey Tart.
Have you been drinking again, Jeff?
I was getting there. No. Miss Monkey Tart there, showing her why she was the first ever TWS Women's World Heavyweight Champion.
Not only that, the longest TWS Women's held champion as well.
Yes, true.
The match, people talk about it to this day match between her and Catherine. Like, that was one of the greatest women's matches of all time. We also talk about her and Mama Pumpkin, and when she, took the L to her, but it was still phenomenal. Like, look at the head scissors takedown from the top rope to the outside.
That was so beautifully done.
And she's still proving why she is one of the best women in TWS wrestling.
Absolutely, I agree. I fairly see
Oh my
Hustle
god.
Dice making her way back up to the top. You know, it's one of those things where it's like a roller coaster ride. You know, you kind of have to reset, reassess, get your game plan in order. This monkey
Right.
tart
You win
from the
some
top,
and you lose some.
Wow.
almost, but misses it. That's gotta hurt. She's gotta be in some pain.
Yeah,
Jenkins here
she
on
came
top
down
of it.
hard off of that miss for the clothesline off the top rope there.
We're at a 4 count here. Jenkins is telling these ladies to get back in.
You know, Hustle Dice is not a rule breaker, so
Another head scissors takedown. That's 3 for 3 on the springboard. He has been on fire. Kick to the midsection. Looks like Miss Monkey Tart might have slowed things down a bit and put it to her pace. There's that monkey plant that she's won the title with. That could be
gotta be
it.
it.
Oh, just kicks out. Looks like Hustle tried to kick her there from the top.
Wow.
Elbow to the midsection.
Hustle Dice crawling to the corner.
Yep, trying to find her footing here. Oh, there's the monkey plant from the ropes. That's definitely
That has
it.
gotta be it. That has gotta be it.
Miss Monkey Tart picks up the victory, a huge victory over Hustle Dice. That is not
very
easy
many
feat.
women can say that they beat Hustle Dice.
Oh my God, it's Alm again. Oh my God, she just struck Hustle. She struck Miss Monkey Tart.
What the?
Alm is out of control. She doesn't give a shit. What the hell?
Oh, she's pissed.
She's just going after everybody that's in the ring.
Puerto Rican Latina right now. She does not give a shit. Wow. Someone, we need to settle this. We need this to go down and get settled. We can't keep having this. Someone's gonna.
We
get
need
hurt.
to do this. Like
Someone's
now.
gonna get hurt. I mean, great match from Miss Monkey Tart, but come on. And
It's a bit naughty of Arm coming out right now, like when she's just finished the match. But hey, I love girls when they do shit like that.
Yeah, you do. You love it. So, Jeff, what do we got to do to separate these two? There's got to be an end game here.
We've got to have that third match.
I think you're
It's
right.
1-for-1 right now.
We do. I told you over and over again. You need to just let those girls get in the ring and have at it.
I think you're right. I think
I said it last week. They just need to have a no holds barred match. Falls count anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
No holds barred. Anything goes. And just let them go at it until there's just one woman standing.
All right. Well, let's go ahead and go back down to the action to see what else we have in store. What a great, phenomenal night we're having. We're going to keep it up as we have Nice and Spice in action. However, it is going to be a singles match with the other partner as a manager against Monster Pumpkin, where it's going to be maybe a preview of what we're come to see with the tag team champions on the line. So they still technically have their partners out there, but not a tag team match.
But singles competition.
Yes. I like Nice and Spice. I think they've been a great, formidable tag team champions, and I'm excited to see this Monster Pumpkin and Nice and Spice hopefully go down eventually.
I think that would be a great match between the two tag teams.
Well, you would obviously think that Monster Pumpkin would have a little bit of the advantage here in the singles competition here. per them both being world champions. So how huge would it be if Nice and Spice, pick up a singles victory over one of these individuals? I think it would definitely put an exclamation point and show some dominance on, their way.
A resume.
Yes, thank you. So
Yeah, I have to agree with you. I think that if Nice and Spice could put a win under their singles competition, then I think that just further cements their title reign.
yeah, and I believe next week it is the opposite. So tonight we have Becca Blade and we have Mama Pumpkin in a singles, and the next week it's gonna be Susie Monster versus Bailey Blade reversed. So excited to see if they can pull this off and see how this goes down to give us our preview on what are things to come.
I think if we were to see a 1-1, then you have to go for a repeat, and you have to, I think you got to go for see who the better tag team is in that third match.
I agree, and I have just gotten breaking news that apparently we are going to be addressed with the words from Short Fuse here after this match. So we will see what he has to say. Apparently he has something big to announce, which is strange. We got a chair in the ring. Bailey Blade just slid a chair into the ring. Not sure what that is all about. Jenkins on top of it. But
you just imagine their team on the outside just eager to get in. Wouldn't you want to be in there with them helping?
Yeah, I would think so. You don't ever want to. I mean, these two are sisters, so they wouldn't want to see your sisters take any pain. But, yeah, I'm curious on what Short Fuse is gonna have to say. That's. I mean, I know usually when he talks, he's usually straightforward and talks about what's irrelevant. So curious on what he has to say tonight.
I wonder if he's gonna clap back, as they say,
What is she up to?
Pierce Perch.
Not sure. Nice modified twist to the DDT there, as looks like Mama Pumpkin just missed that vault by a hair.
With the reversal.
Wow. Like
a nice backflip kick.
Mama Pumpkin showing who's boss. Oh!
Mama Pumpkin definitely showing it here while she was world champion at one time. But I am very impressed. Becca is holding her own. So looks like we got a little bit of
it's not like she can't. It's not like she doesn't have the skills to be a solo competitor. She just prefers to wrestle with her sister.
Absolutely. We saw a little talking, chatting there, maybe game plan there between Mama Pumpkin and Susie Monster on the outside.
Yeah.
Looks like it might have worked a little bit because Mama has definitely taken control of this competition, it looks like, at the moment.
Nothing but words of encouragement from your partner. It's great.
Vault again for the second time.
I think maybe she's misjudging the distance of her opponent there.
Becca Blade here up on the middle rope, trying to tell Mama to get up. Oh,
she misses with the double knees.
Side steps. But I do like the fact that Becca's not taking Mama Pumpkin lightly. What do we got going on here? This is different. Looks like Mama was going to set her up for something, but they're fighting back and forth on the... What? elbows
What?
to the back of the head.
What the?
Good God. Oh, a backwards
Wow.
Frankensteiner. Wow. I will say one thing. Every match has been definitely on point tonight. They have been putting up some amazing competition. They are definitely giving the fans their money's worth tonight.
Ooh, a hard
Have to
strike to the
agree,
midsection by Becca there.
Another clothesline. Stomps there,
Turning,
really wear her down.
Mama Pumpkin inside out with that clothesline.
I couldn't imagine getting your head held and then being kicked. Oh, wow. Well, looks like Mama had a feeling that was coming. Mama up on the top rope. Big splash there with a
Wow.
pin. 2 count. A moonsault from the bottom rope. That is so impressive.
That's a
Wow,
very hard
this might be
maneuver
it.
to pull off. Because you have the just a very small fraction of
A bounce and give.
and you have to calculate it like extremely accurately.
Big kick to
Wow.
the face. That might be it. Wow.
Kick out.
I'm a pumpkin with the kick out after that big what do you call it? Like a running knee to the face, I guess
Yeah.
you could say.
Huge kick to the face.
What has Becca got lined up here?
Looks like a sideways snapmare. Moonsault off the top
Oh.
rope. Becca's really turning it up now.
Both of these women in here are very athletic with the acrobatic moves.
Oh. Back
Wow.
and forth. Head scissors takedown from the ground. The athleticism by Mama Pumpkin is just absolutely brilliant. Going over the top. Oh,
Oh my
Mama
God,
away.
she missed it.
That's gotta hurt.
But Becca sees it
Oh,
coming.
off the post.
Slams her into the post on the outside of the ring.
Oh.
Wow.
Well, Becca's definitely
Next
capitalizing.
with the big knee to the face there. We're up to a 4 count.
Up off the top rope again. These ladies are definitely showing up their high ring maneuvers. That's for sure.
Telling her to get up. What's she going for here? Oh, a big forearm to the face.
Wow, Mama
from
Pumpkin's
Becca.
back
And
up though.
Mama Pumpkin
Wow.
just hips right back up.
Almost got the 3 count there on the pin. Big punch to the face.
Women are definitely going back and
That's
forth.
Wow.
Be it.
She hits her with that massive knee to the face again, though.
Wow. Becca picks up the
And
victory
Becca.
over Mama Pumpkin. That big kick to the face cements it. Wow, what a match. Well, that's definitely setting the tone here for the meeting of Monster Pumpkin and Nice and Spice.
Nice and Spice up 1-0 right now. I mean, do you guys think it's possible that we see a three-peat? Or do you guys think that Nice and Spice sweeps it with 2?
I don't know. I mean, the way that it was going, it seemed like Susie and Mama had a good game plan. There was a lot of factors that I feel like that definitely twisted it. When Mama springboarded to the outside and missed, and then Becca took the opportunity, threw her face into the pole, and then already kind of weakened her with one of those massive kicks to the face and cemented it with the win on another one. I mean, I don't know if I think Becca just capitalized on the minor mistakes, and I think we might see a different story next week when it becomes Bailey and Susie. Bitchy Bex, you have anything to touch on that?
No, I think you said quite a lot there already. Center of attention on all that.
Yeah, I think so too. We're gonna take a quick commercial break. We will be back with some words from Short Fuse, and then we will head to our main event of the evening. Don't flip that channel, folks.
You forgot it. 20? Maybe like 30.
Guys, I forgot the football.
Oh, look at that. Of course you did, Vin.
I forgot it, but I found this rock.
A rock?
We'll toss this baby around, Ian, go on, dude, come on.
All right, here, give me it. Come on. Dude, we're not throwing a rock.
We'd have to throw it in the sand to get it all sandy. Ah, my rock. Oh, Mentos. Huh. The fresh maker. Oh, Mentos.
It doesn't matter what comes, fresh goes back.
Whoa! Dude, they're like magic Mentos. Who gets them? I want them. I found them, they're mine.
It doesn't matter what comes, fresh goes better in life. With Mentos fresh and full of life. Nothing gets to you, staying fresh, staying cool. With Mentos fresh and full of life. Fresh. Fresh goes better.
Oh, they're all gone. This isn't working. Sing to me. Fresh is better. Come on. Ah, forget it.
Mentos, the fresh maker.
To the pool party? Well, maybe next year.
On those occasions when you need to make a big splash, there's the Super Soaker 100. It has a powerful air pressure system,
Oh, Buffy!
a range of up to 60 feet, and a drenching spray. The Super Soaker 100.
It's a water gun of a higher caliber.
Also the 50, or the ultimate, the 200.
We are back here live on Macho Monday, addressed by the presence of Short Fuse, always a stylish individual.
I'm about to say,
Curious-
this guy has got style.
Yeah, curious on what he has to say tonight. Okay. The Initiative Project. Whoa. Whoa. Wow, that's a lot of words there by Short Fuse. Does that man know how to cut a promo, or does he know how to cut a promo?
He does know how to cut a
I
promo. I
mean,
mean, he does it in
honestly.
less than 9 minutes.
I know he did. What was it, like maybe like 2, maybe tops, maybe
Yeah.
tops.
Maybe
All right.
2 minutes. Yeah.
And the thing is
Sure.
he speaks so well, you know, he enunciates his words really well. He's very clear what he says. And let's just,
I don't
it makes
sleep
it,
on him. It's great.
Yeah, I mean, you don't even need a translator to really, break it down. He went over. All right, so first he says next week, right? Anything goes. GMW. He's gonna be in the ring. Okay. Last week we seen him come to the aid of Rude Boy Mitch. Is Rude Boy Mitch gonna join him next week though? That's the question. Will he be there or not? The other thing is he's calling it the Initiative Project. I don't know if any of y'all picked up on that. Anytime the word project gets thrown around, there usually is an ego behind it. So maybe that's our clue, I would say, right? The other thing is he talked about Pierce Perch. He didn't forget about Pierce Perch. Pierce Perch attacks Short Fuse, right? He turns around and already goes, "You want to be my second defense on my Fortune title already? Like, you want that spot?" Like, he's already talking about how he's got it in the bag. He's not worried about Pierce Perch. He's not even sleeping on Pierce Perch. He's just whatever. And then the nobility of the guy. He's being very noble, saying that, hey, once I get the titles, we'll put them up so we can have the real two teams have them, because Short Fuse doesn't really interest in wanting to be a tag team champion anymore. He just wants to make sure that it's a fairness. Then the last thing that he dropped on us, apparently you didn't even know, Bitchy Bex. Jeff, you didn't even know. We have a pay-per-view coming up here in about 2 weeks. So a lot is going to go down. I'm curious. We're probably going to get that three-peat between Miss Monkey Tar and We might get the tag team match there between Susie Monster and Monster Pumpkin and Nice and Spice. We've got the Pierce Perch Fortune title. And apparently we might even get the Hardcore Sit-Down Championship match between whoever wins in our main event tonight in 2 weeks. Do you not understand how clear and cut that was, that man said that?
I mean, his words were very clear, and this is going to be exciting.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, I think I pretty much covered everything. Gentleman Jeff, do you have anything that I may have missed by chance?
Nope. Short Fuse was very short and to the point, and he made his point well.
Absolutely. But the number one question is will Rude Boy Mitch join him next week? Are we going to see possibly a reunion of Project Ego?
That is the question.
That is the question.
I think, if Rude Boy Mitch is a smart businessman, which he's proven that he is so far, I think that we see Project Ego one more time. Well, even if it's for one night, it's almost like a one-night stand.
Absolutely. I am looking forward to next week and the main event of next week. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to go down for our main event of tonight. We have a triple threat, anything goes match for the number one contendership to see who faces Cam Combos for the Hardcore Sit-Down Championship. Here we go. Looks like we have Ryan Shock in the first entry of this bout. Ryan Shock has been always a tough competitor, very likable to the fans. Really like seeing this guy, what he comes and brings to the table. Just made his return about 2 weeks into the TWS Macho Monday, and the fans are glad to see him back here.
I mean, very likable body too.
Go ahead, Bex. Talk about the entire fashion of Ryan Shock. You would like the shock, wouldn't you?
Oh, definitely. I want that shock to surprise me too.
So, Jeff, your thoughts on Ryan Shock?
Yeah, he had a really good showing last week, and I'm excited to see what he brings to the table this week.
We have former Hardcore Sit-Down champion Mustache Maniac would love to try to get his title back after he went running his mouth. And Cam Combos was the one who answered his open challenge call and lost his championship in a matter of minutes. So you could definitely tell he's going to try to work his way back up. I mean, honestly, he did it to himself, though. Like, let's be honest. He really did it to himself. He wasn't even scheduled that night. He didn't need to come out. If we, could go back in time, he wouldn't have done that, and he'd still be champion as we speak. But, sometimes people just get a little full of themselves.
He was his own downfall.
I agree.
He got in his own way.
I agree. Oh, great. And look who it is. Look who it is. Probably the most craziest hardcore sit-down champion we have ever had. Probably the longest hardcore sit-down champion. If he wins this, we would have the rematch of probably one of the greatest matches of all time between Cam Combos and Visions. Everybody would love to see that match. As we have,
I would definitely call him Daddy.
The Guadalajara supplement machine in action tonight.
Yeah, he's looking, he's looking really clean now, though. Looks like maybe he's been off the supplements for a while.
I think so, too. He's a little bit toned. His body's a little bit more jacked.
Oh, he's definitely toned, isn't he? Just call him Daddy.
I mean, they call him Daddy McNasty for a reason.
Don't they just?
I'm excited to see this match go down, and it's going to be, I think, a very, very good main event here. Every match we've had tonight, I think, have been a banger.
Do you know what? I feel like a kid in a candy store just watching all these amazing men come out. I am so grateful to your brother for giving me the opportunity to be here.
Yeah. I mean, I don't like to praise the guy, but I feel like in terms of his
It started. Let's look at this.
Right off the bat, it looks like Mustache Maniac and Visions go at each other.
Wow.
Then you've got Ryan Shock cleaning up the garbage.
I think you need to clean up your garbage underneath your chair. I see the vodka bottles.
The what?
You've been drinking on the drop. Come on. You can't even remember people's names tonight.
It's a hard thing to remember these days.
He's a popular guy. He gets out and about, man. I mean...
Well, I was going to say, it's either the drinking or the age thing, so...
Probably a little bit of both.
Oh, that looked nasty.
Good back and forth here so far. Nobody's went out and drawn the weapons out. I'm curious on who's going to be the first. Ryan Shock looks like he's just kind of sitting back and just really viewing the competition, more or less.
I'm about to say, it seems like he's taking a back seat, just chilling out a little bit.
I mean, there's a lot of strategy when it comes into a triple threat match. You got to make sure you're picking your shots, knowing exactly when your time is to engage and figure out, what's the best maneuver. As we got a crazy knee to the face there with a moonsault. Ryan Shock has definitely turned up as Visions looks like.
Oh, what we got out here? We've got a chair.
Visions is the first one to grab a weapon.
Oh,
wow.
God.
And that did not work out very well for him.
Oh, my God.
Kick to the face. Ryan Shock is on fire right now.
Oh, Ryan Shock is definitely on fire. Huh?
DDT there. Looks like
immediately going for that.
Beautiful, dumb.
That
brings
pin.
in a chair.
It's like we've got two chairs in the ring now. One brought in by Ryan Shock and the other brought in by Mustache Maniac.
Oh my God, a bull or face crusher on the chair there, but it didn't look like it phased Mustache Maniac as he runs to the outside and gets a kendo stick, hits Ryan Shock right across the head with it. I'm not sure of the physics, but somehow Ryan Shock ended up getting out of the ring. Ryan Shock with the chair there on Mustache Maniac, really putting it on him, going back and forth, just cleaning house.
He's just smacking about with all of them. Jesus.
Just cleaning houses. Mustache Maniac with the pin. Visions looks like he's out cold on the outside.
And just as you say that, he gets himself back into the ring.
Wow, Ryan Shock is on fire. He is definitely thinking championship. He has never held a title here in TWS, but it looks like he might be gunning for one.
I think sitting back for a little while, just
big
watching.
Old Shock stomp there. Pinfall. He is in tune. He's paying attention to both opponents, trying to get the quick pin. Jenkins on top of it. You definitely know Cam Combos is definitely watching this match here and seeing who could be his opponent here in the future. Little double team there by Mustache Maniac and Ryan Shock. Visions rolls
Get
out
the one man out of the ring so that they can go one-on-one and
wow.
Big hit to the face there. Vision's got that kendo stick, looking very deadly with it. Pinfall. Ryan needs to get in there and break it up. Definitely some carnage as Vision does a little stomp of his own. There's the half run. Oh, but he gets caught. And he's in a...
Oh my God.
Wow. We've seen that little half run across the ring, but Ryan Shock intercepted him. Pinfall, Ryan on top of it. Oh, tried to go for the cutter, but missed it. That kendo stick just shattered all over the ring. Pure chaos going on.
It's just manic in the ring. Look at it.
Oh!
Oh my God.
Him. Ryan Shock setting him up for something. Visions is out. He's got that triangle choke again. Is he gonna tap? Oh my God.
Wow.
Ryan Shock pulls the victory as he makes Mustache Maniac tap out. Wow.
It just shows that, you know, you don't have to be a title holder or a former title holder to get yourself into a position of going for a title.
What an incredible showing by Ryan Shock. What a great main event. All the destruction there in the ring, as you see. I am very impressed on Cam Combos. That is your next opponent for the Hardcore Sit-Down Championship. And I think that's going to be a banger of a match. What a great ending there for the for the night. I think all the matches were phenomenal. I don't really know if I could put one as the match of the night. General Jeff, anything you have to do before we close out here?
No, but you know, that was a very good show tonight by all these men and women, and you know, I think it could chalk up all those matches as match of the night.
I 100% agree. Bex, anything you want to say here before we close out the show?
Yeah, get some better shirts next week and stop shopping in the 99-cent store.
Anything else to do with the actual talent around here other than eye gawking them?
Yeah, the boys are very talented.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is going to be it for Macho Monday. I hope you enjoyed your time, and we appreciate you bringing us into your home. Can't wait to see you all next week. And until then, have a great night.